And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's nice. And it's McAllister. Gravenberg, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Eze goes steaming forward. Frimpong. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Gabriel. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vids. Now it's Isak. And it's Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. McAllister. And here's Isak. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eze. Now Ødegaard. Great vision. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays it in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ødegaard is there, and he can get that clear. Rice. And it's Eze. And it's Ødegaard. Now Zubamendi. Eze. And here's Jesus. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
15 minutes till half-time. Gravenberg. McAllister. Now it's Szoboszlai. Salah. Now it's Isak. Passes short and sharp. Wits. And it's Eze. Ødegaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He has found the way through. Oh, Eze! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Eze. Szoboszlai. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Szoboszlai. Rice is the guilty party there. McAllister. Now it's Rice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rice. Wirtz gets a foot in here. Isak. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And if you do have a chance today,
what do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Rice. Wirtz. Eze. McAllister. Wits ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gabriel Jesus. Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a good run down the left. McAllister and Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eze.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Cleared without complication.
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Wits! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's McAllister. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Wits. And it's McAllister. And here's Isak. Rice. Now it's Rice. Now it's Eze. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Konate. Robertson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Wits. Ødegaard. He's had it taken off him. McAllister with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
10, McAllister.
Zubimendi.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
Over to the left.
Number
Martinelli.
17, Jones. Substitution
Now
in
it's
progress.
Havertz. Now it's Eze. Merino. He shifted it to the flank. Nice control. Cross goes in there. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Frimpong. Konate. Now it's Havertz. Goes for the shot!
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Jones. And it's Frimpong. Knocks it into space. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Martinelli. That's Eze. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Merino. And it's going to be another throw. Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot! And that's been one straight
There will
back.
be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. And it's Jones. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Isak concedes a free kick for that. Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Subimendi. Timber. Saka. And it's Merino. And here's Havertz. Konate calmly anticipates. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Merino. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the first goal of the game. He's picked his way through. Saliba tries to clear. Merino. Now it's Trossard. Havertz. He has a look up. Martinelli. Skims one in. That's a decent clearance.
Added time.
Jones. Isak. Tries from distance. Half-time, extra time.
And now, please.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Konate. Frimpong. Here's Jones. And it's Gravenberg. For Szoboszlai. Jones. Ekitike. Now it's Isak. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's picked out the run. And he welcomes it in. Now can... And the shot! He scores! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Number 29.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ekitike touches it back, played out to the right. Merino, now it's Havertz. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely aimed pass. Jones. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. He's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Eze. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Can he spark a counter here? And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rice plays it short. Crosses it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Pass somewhat off target. Eze. Foot in. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Havertz. Played out to the right. Havertz. McAllister. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Isak. And it's been played through. He's through. Wirtz! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And it's Timber, played with finesse. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now this shot a goal! In for the pieces! They've scored! Arsenal are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saka. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a sharp pass. McAllister. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Mohamed Salah! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Rice. Wirtz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raya claims comfortably. Out to the right. Saka. And it's Rice. And he's worked it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gravenberg. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Oh, smashing header! Superb goal! It was wonderfully efficient. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wirtz for Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Wirtz. Picked out brilliantly. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Havertz. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Konate. Wirtz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saliba gets over and intercepts. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? It's a quick ball upfield. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a... Oh no, this does not... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Havertz. Pressure coming in from all directions. McAllister. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Havertz. That has been slung wide. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And the through ball. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
7, Vets. Coming on the field. Number 17, Jones. Number 22, Ekitike. Substitution in progress.
Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a super give and go. Ødegaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Madueke. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Madueke proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Marino. Isak, who's set up one goal so far. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Subimendi. Lovely feet. Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Szoboszlai. Oh, good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isak, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's played through for him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Subimendi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Madueke. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
There will be one
So
more
just
added
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. And Madueke. Great defending, strong and determined. Jones. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. This is always a game of Fiats! They want to be quick to recover this. He has a look up, tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Very nicely done. Ødegaard.
Here, Peter, a good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Subimendi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Picked out brilliantly, and he's in on goal. Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Robertson. Still goalless at the moment. Wirtz. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're back on the ball again. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are in front now. The game's only goal. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice plays it short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Ødegaard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's away. And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Wirtz. Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? Rice could move up a gear here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Rice. Showing good feet. Crossed into the box. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Robertson. Szoboszlai.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That ball looks a good one. Big chance! Tries to get it clear. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. Rice. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that is a nice touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's McAllister. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Liverpool carrying a 1-goal lead. Great chance! That's a half-decent try. And here's the chance to counter. Gravenberg. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. He's found a way past. Oh, and the shot! In he goes again. They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
There's the shot! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's got the beating of his man. Goes down, but nothing given. And they can counter here. Foot in. McAllister. And it's
The
McAllister.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Now it's Eze. Oh, good spread. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it. Goes for a shot! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Isak. Good ball, good take. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rice. Eze is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Rice. Now it's Eze. Drives it in. Konate getting this one clear.
He's all part of a forward's duties. Trossard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Isak. He's shifting through the gears here. Zubimendi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Zubimendi. Saka is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 17, Jones.
Frimpong.
Substitution in progress.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Mamadashvili breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Jones. Now it's Isak. Saliba gets a foot in here. Merino. Now that looks a decent... Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Jones. And the counter is on. And it's Szoboszlai. I think we're just about done here. He's played it back to McAllister. Jones. And here's Szoboszlai. That is lovely. Turns and goes back. Shoots! Fabulous from McAllister. About as smooth as it gets. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Merino. The ball has bounced loose now. And with that, the final whistle. Liverpool can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Isak picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
We have already started here. Now it's Saka. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Tries a shot! Cleared without complication. Eze. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Eze. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Szoboszlai. That's a good run down the left. He is just caressing the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Szoboszlai trying to keep this in. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Eze. Konate spots it and intercepts. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's McAllister. Gravenberg. Now that looks a decent ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
Real chance! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Havertz. Havertz! McAllister. Gabriel makes the interception. And it's Eze. He's tried one!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk. Wirtz. And it's McAllister. Wirtz. Threads one in. Rice. It's Saka. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. Wirtz. McAllister. Wirtz. And it's McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Havertz. That looks a good ball through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rice. Eze. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Eze.
There will be one
Shin
minute
to
added
shin,
time.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Isak. McAllister. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
Everyone,
grabs.
please welcome the two sides.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Liverpool having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, they can break here. And it's Zubimendi. Saka.
Pretty robust defending.
That'll be a throw-in. Saka. Timber. Brilliantly cut out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Wirtz takes control of it and he's on the move. He has found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Frimpong. McAllister. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, that's nice. Madueke defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mohamed Salah running with the ball. Nice control. He slings it in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with
Wirtz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Distributed tidily. Now it's Madueke. Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted. Gravenberg. And it's Wirtz. No, that's been intercepted. Madueke. Good running, strong and purposeful. Turns and goes back. Merino. Now that shot at goal! No mistake! Arsenal are level. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Wirtz. Now it's Isak. And that is expertly dealt with. Martinelli. And here's Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Oh, such a clever touch. Foot in. Merino. Mikel Merino goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Gravenberg. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Madueke. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Trossard.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Madueke. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madueke. Madueke tries a cross. McAllister attempts a clearance. And it's Merino. Looking for options for movement.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he shoots! Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's just beyond his reach. Merino.
There will be 3 minutes added
McAllister.
time.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's taking on the lot of them. And it's Szoboszlai. That has been cut short. Trossard. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Isak picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Robertson has been caught there, it's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Gravenberg. McAllister. Looking to play him in. He's looking wide. And it's McAllister. Jim, which player is best equipped? Wirtz! Well, there's the clearance. It's a good-looking delivery. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that was very necessary. Rice. Now it's Ødegaard. Eze gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Eze. Oh, nice touch. Zubimendi. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Soboslai. That is lovely. Timber does really well to win the ball there. No goals as yet. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. That's very neat. And it's made its way to him. And it's Zubimendi. Look at them. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And they've got a throw. Robertson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Wits ploughing through the middle. And the finish! In he goes again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Isak. Wits. Oh, this is a very good... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely...
Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Lofted in. And that should get the job done. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Isak. Wits. Good driving run. And he shoots! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Saka. Rice. Can he get it through? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Calafiori. Added Subimendi. Distributed tidily. Saka. And that's been drilled in. He can get that clear. Now Subimendi. Oh, good read. Vitz. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely spread. Fires it in low. Cleared away. Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Gravenberg. Rice. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. And here's Isak. Arsenal can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Spread out to the left. Somewhat off target. Gravenberg. McAllister. Now it's Isak. Threads one in. Vitz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the... There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Robertson. And it's Soboslai. That's Vitz. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. Rice. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
On the field is number 22, Ekitike. Substitution in progress.
Isak, given the lift of his goal. Oh, sweet feet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Picks out, brilliant chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Ødegaard. Martinelli could try cutting inside here. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Zubimendi at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And he's made sure that's not getting through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Jesus. And he's chosen to go back. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Martinelli. Lovely feet. Gabriel.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, that might be that,
There will
Peter.
be 1
Maybe
minute
both
at
sides
a
just going to
time.
have to settle for the draw now.
This looks chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, it's as friendly as it can.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist. It really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge.
He's really put himself on the line here. Rice goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to...
Mohamed Salah! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Robertson. Now it's Isak. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. He has found the way through. Skims one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Saliba. Chooses to go cross-field. It's a good... And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. No way through, so back it comes. Takes the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Timber actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. Into... He's had a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zubimendi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Rice. An instinctive delivery. That's a decent clearance. Gives it back. And it's made its way to him. Frimpong gets good distance on it. Knocks it out wide. And it's Ødegaard. So we're still where we started right now. Ødegaard. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Short changes him with that pass. McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's had it nicked away. Saka. Timber. And he goes cross-field. Eze has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Swept in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Great defending, strong and determined. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Isak. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. Eze has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And it's right.
There will be 1 minute at a
Frimpong
time.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard. Vitz. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Everyone
Time for some
please
fresh
welcome
ideas
our
in the second
players.
period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Eze. That's a good ball. Chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Now that looks a decent ball. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Done delicately. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Frimpong. And it's McAllister. Vitz. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Quickly taken. Gravenberg. Vitz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Rice. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. To Havertz. In with the challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Vitz. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be it. And the shot! Denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 22, Ekitike. Substitution in progress.
He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Just about up to the hour now.
Was 71,550.
Saka. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Wirtz. Gets a good foot in there. Havertz. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Saka. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
McAllister. Konate. Not the most convincing of passes.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is out of play. Ball's out once more. Ekitike. Gravenberg. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Martinelli touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Havertz. That's been slipped through. Martinelli receives it in a good position here. And he's there to clear it.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Frimpong. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Liverpool desperately searching for the winner here. He'll try to keep this alive. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Cross from Rob. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Ball's gone out of play. Havertz. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And it's Marino to Martinelli. Havertz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got to be in here! And he's got his cross in. And back out it comes.
3 minutes added time.
Gabriel Jesus is onto it. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that has been cleared. Chiesa getting this one clear. We are into stoppage time. That pass has been well intercepted. It's played through for him. Nice control. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Parking in the area around the stadium is
Well,
strictly
fitness
forbidden.
and fatigue, the
Please
key
use
factors
parking
now
provided by the
as we
club
head
or any
for
other paid
extra
parking
time.
facilities in the area.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. That'll be a throw-in. Saliba. Zubimendi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Martinelli. Ekitike. And it's McAllister. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No foul, says the referee. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Chiesa. Now it's Isak. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus running with the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Havertz. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think...
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Halfway
for
through extra
information
time,
bulletin
and
from the
still we
regional
are
police
deadlocked.
department.
Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is expertly dealt with.
Might want to be careful there. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Havertz. Merino. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. Martinelli!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Chiesa. Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Gabriel Jesus. For Martinelli. Havertz. And it's Merino. Now this could be a chance. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And here's Jesus. Trossard. And he's there to belt it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can move.
There's the shot! And it's slung out wide. Mohamed Salah. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this.
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Raya claims comfortably. And it's Frimpong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vitz. No, that's been intercepted. Ødegaard. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Ødegaard. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he hits the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter.
Soboslai! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Robertson is onto this. Oh, that's nice. Foot in. Wits. Nice control. Saka. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Saka. Oh, that's a fine interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Saka. Now it's Rice. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And the shot! Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Isak has created one goal already. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Out to the right. Now it's Saka. Timber. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, terrible pass. An instinctive delivery. McAllister. Gravenberg. Wirtz. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Wirtz. Pinches it off him. Wirtz is fouled. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
And it's Frimpong. Frimpong running with the ball. That's good play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's straight offside. The pass has gone astray. Tries to play it through. Oh, given offside once more. That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Wirtz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Volunteers for each
Well, it's been a tight
please
game, but
report
one
to the
that's
staff
packed
room
with
immediately.
incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And we are back on the way. Little doubt, that is a foul. Robertson. And here's Soboslai. Nicely weighted ball. Soboslai. Real chance! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool take big chance! He's got away with one there. Soboslai. Rice. Wits. Isak. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. And it's Wits. In with the challenge. Played out towards the right wing. That's a nicely shaped ball. This looks promising. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Soboslai. McAllister. Spread it left. Now it's Trossard. He's got away. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Chance! And it's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gravenberg. A heavy challenge. And Konate. Gravenberg. Wits. Now it's Isak. Now it's Szoboszlai. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Retz. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
Now it's Gabriel
Number
Jesus.
22, Ekitike. Number 17, Jones.
Almost
Substitution.
75 minutes on the clock now. McAllister.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they get themselves in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He's having a go! It's bounced back off the post. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field.
All he
Number
needs to do
26,
is to place this between the
Robertson.
goalposts and basically
Coming
let
on
them
to
attack
replace
it.
him is number 6, Kakes.
Backward it goes. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's looking wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has found the way through. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Arsenal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, McAllister. Coming on the field is number 14, Chiesa.
They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. Merino looking to go deep. Cleared away. And that will be it. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.